You just found the van?
Yes, I've told you. I've been telling you half the night.
In a country lane?
Yes.
Well, your dad spark out in the back with his kecks round his ankles?
Yes. You know, I thought joyriders had took it or something, you know, and just dumped it. Look, you were lucky it was me that found it.
How do you reckon that?
Can't you see the headlines, Marlon? Eh? Pig farmer found unconscious in van with satin kecks around his ankles. Come on.
What were you doing down Coddleton Back Lane, any road?
Aye. I was walking.
You know, Uncle Z, I don't believe him.
I know. And what bothers me is that neither will Vic or Terry.
Well, that's rock and roll, innit?
Did you speak to Ned last night about this job offer at Kim's?
No, I told you, it was my decision.
So you're going to take it then?
Why not? I could do with a change. I mean, I'd still be able to help out here. What's wrong with that?
Because it's Kim Tate.
Well, you work for her, Roy works for her. She's our landlady, for heaven's sake.
Take no notice of her, ma'am. Kim's all right, she's a good lass. I've all seen what Frank's capable of, so no wonder she's pulled a few stunts.
A few stunts? That's like saying Hitler had a few scraps.
Well, I don't care what any of you say. It means I can be closer to James, and I'm sure Dave would want that, wouldn't he?
No, you don't want any more.
Morning.
Hi. Oh, morning, Steve.
Morning, Sophie.
Didn't hear you come in last night.
Well, I did have the night off.
Oh, wasn't a complaint.
Pity you and Zoe left the wine bar so early. You missed all the fun.
Oh, you were out with Zoe?
Well, we had a drink.
I think I'll pop in for a word with her later on.
Something tells me that isn't a cheque from the premium bonds.
It's my divorce.
Oh, well, at least someone's got reason to celebrate.
What makes you think I'm celebrating?
I meant Rachel. She can go back to being little Miss Nobody.
Hughes. Her name's Hughes.
Quite. Fighting good causes, unencumbered by the Tate name. Ta-ta.
Brownlands. I rang used to hate getting Brownlands. Always money out, she said.
What's that one?
It's for me.
Vic!
What?
Why were you looking for Zach Dingle last night?
Well, I could hardly carry on the gig without him and Lisa, could I?
Well, you mean you were trying to steal him from Terry Woods in the forest?
Steal him? Zach and Lisa were the Royales, you know, as in Vic Windsor and the Royales. Nothing to do with any florists.
Forests?
Yeah, whatever.
You mean they were playing with you last night?
Well, who else?
They were playing with me.
Playing with you?
And the bloke in the posh car was a talent scout.
Yeah. 5 minutes earlier, would have been the big time. Well, it was hot last night.
Zach and Lisa were playing out the skins. When we missed the last set, Alan had to buy a round of free drinks. Doubles.
Is he over it yet?
What do you think?
I think he can't be feeling as bad as me. Or as Zach Dingle's gonna be feeling.
Can we have a look at the maps?
Maths first.
But I hate maths.
Sorry, Sarah. Didn't mean to interrupt. It's okay. Andy has to learn that we can't always do what he wants to.
But it's not fair.
It's not fair. You're being here. You should be at school.
You hate me.
Hey, what's going on?
Sarah's being horrible to me.
Andy, come and sit down now.
Go on.
No, I want to have a look at the maps.
Right, go up to your room. That was all my fault. Oh, don't be silly.
I suppose now's not a good time to ask you to come give me a hand with the shearing.
Oh, Jack, be serious.
I was being.
How about there was a strange light in the sky? A little grey man took me onto his spaceship and performed awful experiments on me.
Oh, yeah, they'll buy that, yeah. Especially if you say you took me down with you.
Enough off. I'm ill.
Hey, you could try. The truth.
Oh, even I don't believe that.
Oh.
Mr. Dingle!
Now then, lass.
Why is it that everywhere I look, there's a wreck?
Hey, Oh, that's only Aunt Albert. Yeah, he's got hangover.
I am Charlie Drink. I've got flu.
I told you to clean this place up.
Well, yeah, it's, well, it's where to start.
It's like one of them archaeological digs. You start in the wrong place, it could spoil everything.
A large bomb couldn't spoil this place.
Now, that is harassment.
What?
Well, I've had my differences with your late husband, God rest his soul. But he's never threatened to bomb me and my family out of our home.
You're in breach of your tenancy agreement. And if you don't clean up your land, I'll evict you. And yes, I might very well use a bomb.
All right.
You have until the end of the week. And believe me, Mr. Dingle, I know people an awful lot nastier than you.
I want the keys to the office. Give them to me.
I haven't got them.
But that's ridiculous.
Oh, tell Kim.
Look, I'm the only person that can stop her running this company into the ground, putting you out of a job.
I did lose my job here once, remember? You sacked me, because my wife wouldn't sleep with you.
And where are you going with the little heir apparent?
To pick some flowers for his mum. Okay.
Some deadly nightshade in the woods.
Hiya.
Hello.
Look, if you want to pick a fight, that's fine, because I'm really in the mood.
What's up with the woman? There's nothing wrong with the look of this place.
Des, you live in a scrapyard. This is a home from home.
Well, I'm glad you appreciate it. Like I'm going to appreciate the price you're going to give me for it. Hey, top whack you get from me. My Stu, there is a glut of this stuff at the moment.
Oh.
This stuff. This stuff is vintage. This time next year, this could be doing the London to Brighton with some bloke in a silly hat driving it. Zach, it's junk.
Whatever happened to beauty being in the eye of the beholder?
You want the whole lot clearing? This is the end of an era for me, you know. When me and Nellie came here, there were nought but green fields and wildflowers. And I built a little empire. Take it. Every bit.
There's half a ton of tin curlers of hers in the house. You can have an all.
I could see it in his eyes. He was looking for trouble.
Maybe it was something in the letter.
What letter?
He got one this morning.
From his dad?
Who else writes to him? I don't get it, though. He was only a toddler when his dad went to prison. He's hardly seen him since.
Well, maybe that's it.
What?
Something to do with his father. I don't know what. I'm not a psychiatrist.
You're not a teacher either, but you've taken that burden on.
What are you saying I should have done, Jack? Left him to rot the way everybody else did?
Oh, I'm looking for Kim.
Oh, she went out a couple of hours ago.
Oh, well, she said...
Sorry.
Oh, never mind. Never mind, eh? Is she taking on lots more people?
I've no idea. Why?
Well, it's all Butch Dingle hanging about. Oh. Oh, he's probably up to no good anyway, isn't he? Eh? Yeah. You all right, love?
Yeah. Fine. Right, I'll tell Kim. Hiya. Mrs. Glover's come to see Kim, but she's out.
Messing you about already, is she?
That's probably my misunderstanding.
Well, I'll get used to it, Jan, if you're going to work for her. You're going to make plenty more of those.
He's putting it on. Out to get out of helping Des.
I think he's proper sick. He's not tried to touch me up once.
It's a trick.
Get stuffed. Oh.
Yeah, well, I'm not staying here to be made a fool of. We'll make the peace with Charlie and Vic. Right.
Where's that Des and his little mate?
You know. They're working away on their own.
Oh, it's all right. It'll soon be better.
Oh. Please look out, Des. Aye, okay. Kill you!
Right, Des.
All right. Hiya.
Only 15 hours late, Zach.
Hi.
This better be good.
Right. Now, I'm in the back of the van, getting my trousers off. Good so far.
You keep out of this.
Aye, right, boss. And they're around my ankles, and you know how vulnerable you are when you like that.
I hate to think what's coming next.
Suddenly, the van sets off. I'm hurled right forward and knock spark out. Yeah, and when I wake up, our butcher's got me home. And I've lost 2 hours more.
Sounds like an alien abduction to me. Happens all the time, you know. Hey, and the strange thing is, today, the van, Zach's pride and joy just fell apart. Split right down the middle.
Yeah, like some entity had cut it open with a blowtorch.
That it?
You're not buying any of this, are you?
Not in a million years, Zach. You're never playing with my band again.
All right. Well, in that case, I've no option but to take my drums to Vic Windsor and the Royals.
Do you want to bet? And I want compensation. Last night cost me the best part of 200 quid.
Doesn't either of you care that I have got an head injury?
No.
Shame it wasn't fatal.
Pint Vic?
Yeah, he's paying.
Oh. Right. I want to know what you're going to do about getting me a man a new set of wheels.
Do you know, I might adjust the thing.
Well, you better have. Unless you got a thing about nurses, have you?
Ah, Kim, you're looking well.
For a woman who was dead not long ago, you mean?
Yes, quite. But what can I get you?
2 G&Ts, please.
No, not for me, thanks. Just a mineral water.
Yes, I heard you had a late night last night.
Actually, I try not to drink when I'm working.
I'm just very grateful for your company. Well, I had to summon up the nerve to actually come into the pub like this.
Nerve's never something you've been short of.
Perhaps I should use you as a role model. Being like you are in a small village, yet you don't try to hide relationships.
There's nothing to hide.
Getting involved with someone who works for the family can have a high price, though, as I know only too well. But I'm sure you and Sophie know what you're doing.
Don't you want these?
I'm not hungry.
Andy, what's going on?
Nothing.
Have you had another letter from your dad? Did he have anything to say?
Said he wants to see me when he comes back out.
That's nice, isn't it?
Is it?
He is your dad, Andy.
You want rid of me, don't you?
Of course we don't.
You and Jack think I'm naught but trouble.
Well, you have had your moments.
I don't really know him. Not really.
Doesn't he deserve a chance?
I don't know. I don't know how.
Hold on, Andy. Hold on.
I don't know what I can do.
We'll help you through this. But you've got to help us, too. You've got to stop playing us up, please.
Oh, Roy, I've booked your driving lessons, starting tomorrow.
Nice one. Cheers, Kim. Mum were up here a bit back looking for you.
Oh, no.
Jan Glover was looking for you.
Yes, I've heard. Oh. I've just had a drink with Zoe. She's so nice, isn't she? I can see what the attraction must be.
I knew a bloke once with the same symptoms. Went to hospital. Died there.
What was it?
Lift shaft. Yeah. Just, it was working there, just stepped in and splat.
It's not funny, Zach. Albert might be right sick.
Oh, well, do you want me to phone for the ambulance?
He won't be needing hospital, but I'm afraid he's in for rather an uncomfortable time.
Aye? Nothing trivial, then?
Oh, no. Mumps.
Aye? Hey! Doesn't that make you look like a hamster?
There is glandular swelling, not confined to the face, I'm afraid.
Oh, where else?
Oh, all over, and I mean all over.
Really?
Of course, it is highly contagious.
Painful, you mean?
No. I mean, anyone who hasn't had it could quite easily catch it.
I've had it.
Zach?
Hey, Des. Now, I don't want any excuses. You promised me a replacement van.
Short notice. This is the best I can manage.
Grand, isn't it? Des, I'm so delighted with that I'm going to take you inside for a drink with our Albert.
Oh, that's a relief, because I thought you might not have taken kindly, you know, to...
Hey! Have you ever had any serious illnesses?
What?
Yeah. Hey!
Oh, you
look!
pillock!
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to frighten you.
Butch, let go.
Are you okay?
Traumatised for life, but what the hell?
Oh, that's all right then. Look, I was wondering what you're going to be doing tonight.
This is your idea of a come-on, isn't it? Frightening the...
No, not you. I meant that you're going to be seeing Sophie.
Sophie?
Aye. Well, me and her, we got a bit of a thing going, you know.
Oh, that's not how she sees it, Butch.
Ah, well, maybe not to you, but when we're alone, she's different than that.
She's seen someone.
No, she's not. I'd know.
She's seeing Zoe Tate.
Nah. Look, me and her, we've, you know, twice.
Couldn't think of a better reason to change myself.
Eh?
Sorry, Butch, I can't help you.
Oh. Thanks anyway.
It's all down to these letters from his dad. He's due out any day. Andy's terrified he'll have to go back to him.
And his answer is to play everyone up, make life impossible.
He's an 11-year-old boy, Jack. He's confused.
He's not the only one.
We're only fostering him. I suppose if his father wants to take him back, he can.
I don't know.
You do know what his home was like before?
He lived with his gran. His dad might be a different proposition.
Oh, yes. Swapping an old drunk for a murderer, it sounds like a great deal to me.
Look, like you said, Sarah, it might be taken out of our hands anyway. And to be perfectly honest, well, it might be for the best.
Someone to see you, Mum.
Oh, Jan, I am terribly sorry about this lunchtime.
Doesn't matter.
Well, of course it does. It was so rude. I did ask Biff to remind me this morning.
Eh?
It's just I've got a lot on my plate at the moment, and anyway, as I say, I'm awfully sorry.
Well, you needn't have bothered coming. You could have rung.
Well, what would you have thought of me? So,
we'll come in the front room and Linda can see to tea.
Uncle Zach, my dad's ill, not frostbound.
Huh?
It's de-icing.
Oh, wrong can.
You're not stopping there, Albert.
Do you want me to clear out that outhouse?
Mine and Zach's bed is the most comfortable in the house. I've made it up for you.
You what?
Oh, Lisa, you're a wonderful woman.
But nothing.
Dad, are you planning a job, or have you been scrapping with Albert again?
Hey! Have you had mumps, Butch?
Yeah.
All right, you can come in then. When are we going to get some tea, Lisa?
When you make it, I've no time. I'm too busy looking after Albert.
All right, then. Me and the lads will go down the pub. Get some nourishment just in case.
Haven't you forgotten something? No van.
We still got wheels. Come on, Butch.
What about me?
You don't expect to ride on the crossbar, do you?
Crossbar?
Long story.
Yeah, Dad, when's Albert going to get his spots?
Spots?
Yeah, our lot played dot to dot with me when I had mumps.
That were measles, Butch. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Nice downhill run. Oh. It's not the van, but it's all right.
oh, and just a couple of things. They're pretty standard, but, well, I'd like you to sign a confidentiality clause.
What?
Oh, well, it's quite likely that you'll see things and hear things that I wouldn't want discussed. so...
What sort of things? I don't know what you mean.
Well, business mainly. But, well, there are people, even within your family, who would relish the chance to gossip about me. Do me down, even.
Oh, I can assure you I wouldn't say how, but if it makes you happier.
It does. Oh, and while we're working, I would appreciate it if you called me Mrs. Tate.
Oh, yeah. Yes, of course.
Excellent. Well, next week, then.
All right. Thanks, love. Bye, now.
Bye, Jan.
Kim,
What?
I don't know what you think you're playing at, but if
I'm not playing at anything. Give me some credit for once. I'm trying to help David's family.
You're trying to buy them. Now, that's not necessarily the same thing, is it?
There is a solution. If you're concerned about everybody being at my beck and call, resign. And at least you'll have your independence.
Well, at least she's wanted. Who is? Oh, evening, Mrs. Cairns. Sophie.
Yeah, but who would you prefer fancying you? Our Butch or Zoe Tate?
Good point.
I thought you had a letter from Greg this morning.
Soldier boy.
Yes, but he's not here now, and that's what I want.
Hey! You're not coming down with Mum, say Uncle Z?
No, that feet kept coming loose. I'll be all right when I get my feeling back.
Hey! Not suppose I can prise you away from your sister, can I?
You're right, he is pathetic. Still, at least he tried.
Suddenly I feel the urge to go to the loo. Excuse me.
Can you manage? Get through.
Whoa, Marilyn, you're right.
Oh, are you?
Whoa!
Anyway, where were you all day? When we were clearing the land?
Do teenage girls still like parties? Or are they considered sad, or whatever the current expression is?
Any excuse for a quick agadoo?
No, I think that is sad.
Well, why a party, though?
Well, it's Charlie's birthday, and I thought it might cheer her up.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm game, yeah.
Good.
Well, have you got any champagne, Alan?
There's usually a bottle in the fridge, yes. Celebrating?
Sort of. Our divorce came through today, so now we're not so young, but at least we're free and single.
Really? Not so long ago, people kept very quiet about divorce. I hardly see it as a cause for a knees up.
Well, we were only intending to share a drink, Alan, but who knows? Maybe we'll get to the knees up stage later.
I only needed the brakes. If only they hadn't packed in opportunity knocks just as I was getting good.
You were never any good.
Well, you used to think so. Used to come to all the gigs.
Well, what was I supposed to say?
What do you mean?
Oh, come on, Vic, face up to it. As a rock legend, you make a very good postmaster. Well, when I say very good.
You never supported me. Never backed me up. If I'm mediocre, that's why I settle for you.
Oh, well, you convince yourself of that, Vic, but trust me, you were never any better at music than you were at anything else. I'm the one that could have bettered myself.
You? You only latched onto me because your last old man got sent to Nick. I saved you from being one of those sad old cows with a season ticket to Wormwood Scrubs. I took on your kid. And look how you both repay me.
You're the one that drove Scott away. And you drove me into Terry Wood's arms because I was bored stupid.
Stupid's about right. Look what he did to you.
Yeah, you're right. It could have been anybody. Anybody with a pulse would have been an improvement on you. Nothing changes, does it?